2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Putting for birdie. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's in a share of 5th position. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Get excited. This could go in. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 180 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, well done. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. He currently shares 4th position. The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, a lot of golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Nice stroke. That's well holed. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 5th. That's tiny. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot.
Surely it's going to.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Nicely done. Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. How do you see them faring here today?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Ooh, right by the hole. Par putt coming up here. Currently at 3 under for the event. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Yeah, that was a safe play. And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for 3rd position. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. getting ready to play their third. Just one shot back now.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Has to put this one downhill.
And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Currently has a share of second place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back nine that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie. Yeah, that one will play. Well, Rich, this is exciting. This player wasn't even on anyone's lips coming into the week, and now they're right in contention to win.
Love stories like this. Let's hope they can handle the pressure and carry this home to victory by week's end.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. And this putt to move into a tie for first. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
As we test ourselves here in the closing night at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
A chance to move to 5 under par. Oh, what a great stroke. Ooh. And this one is for his par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards, what a drive that was.
Heading towards the rough, this one. And that one's headed to the drink. Time now for the 4th shot. He's 2 shots back. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Just didn't drop. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, just missed. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Currently 1 under for the event. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and getting rewarded for it.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one, still counts. Sitting at 1 over. Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
This has a real chance.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Moments like that deserve another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Now 4 back after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Great drive this one. They could get all the way onto the surface. The power play, you gotta love it.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, that's too bad. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Going with the 5-wood. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Hold this putt and a chance for 2nd place.
Yes, Luke, and only 2 holes to go in this event.
Oh, that's frustrating. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
This one's tracking.
And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make a par here. Currently at -5 now for the day. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Setting up miles from the hole. A bit too much pace on that one. 13 feet to the hole.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And this putt for a final score of 67. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. Rich, we didn't get the ultimate Cinderella story outcome that we wanted, but how much confidence is this player going to have after that performance?
Listen, we're going to know this player's name for a long time. After that performance, didn't get the victory, but I tell you what, all eyes are going to be on this player going forward. What an attitude. What a finish. Love it.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.